Can you believe how much is going on?
No. Are you happy with the progress?
Yes. Hey, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Building a Better South. And we are just like over the moon excited with the progress, or at least I am.
Yeah, I mean, I usually get to talk, but you're taking over, so this is great.
Yeah, so welcome in. As you can see, we've got these beautiful side lights that we custom designed.
Match your front door.
Yes, so this will be kind of a theme all throughout the house, this pattern. And this is our butler's pantry. But we want to show you guys what has been going on, which let's take a look at the kitchen. I
guess we went with a Navy kitchen?
Yep. Navy kitchen is what it was.
So actually, hot off the presses, the cabinet guys just left, and this is day one of the install.
Right. So here we are, guys, Navy kitchen, and this is actually Hail Navy by Benjamin Moore is the paint color that we ended up going with, and I am so excited about this. I think we were a little apprehensive coming from our current home, which is all white, to doing something so dark, but I think it's going to be so beautiful. And we found our countertops this week. If you've been following along on Instagram, yes. So I think the lightness of the countertops will be beautiful. And I was telling Jason, I think this is the week that this place really has started feeling like home to me. Prior to it, it has just felt like a renovation house, someone else's house. But now that I see like our touches in the house, it really truly starts to feel like this is our home.
I know, because when I come home at the end of the day, usually it's like, do you want to go to Edgewood? Usually it's yes. And for the last couple of weeks, it's been like, what happened?
I know. I know.
So, exciting.
Yes.
And for me, seeing all the windows that we replaced and seeing the vision that we had for the kitchen really coming to fruition with the cabinets underneath there and that countertop and the windows sitting right on the countertop.
Yeah, which I think I was a little nervous that I was like, are you sure that that's the right height? But it is. I don't know why I doubt it. It worked out.
Well, and we did not install the island yet, so we'll give you a little reason why in just a little bit.
Yeah.
But, so behind us, we can talk about what is the beginning of range. So this is all the hood right here.
Yeah. So
and 48-inch range is going to go in here. We're still fine-tuning that with some of our partners, so we're trying to give you guys a peek of that here coming up shortly. But go ahead and talk about some of your details you added to the hood.
So we're going to have a brass detail, so that'll tie in with all the brass that's going on. And then up there. So really, once all the beautiful like jewelry pieces come on, I think this hood will really come alive.
Yeah, and the goal was for this whole wall to look like one big piece of furniture. And I think if we have enough of the countertop material, we might just run a whole slab of that back here.
Yeah, we have that in our current house now, which I love, just a marble one slab backsplash. And I love it because it's easy to wipe down. You're not cleaning the grout line. So I think we've come to the conclusion. I've kind of let my dream backsplash, which was going to be like 15 grand or something ridiculous. So I was like, I'd go with marble.
Yeah. Well, and one of our biggest fears of going with a kitchen like this where we had hardly any uppers is where were I going to put my spices and all that stuff. So you want to give a little peek of what you came up with?
Yeah, so this was dead space in between this wall here. So I'm all about like utilizing functionality of a space. How can we maximize what we can use in a space? So I worked with our cabinet designer and designed these just little recessed spice racks. So we can put, and these are adjustable shelves, so even like olive oil, just those everyday spices, salt and pepper, they'll go in on that side. And then on this side, I added cute little, and they even put brass in for me, little pot holders.
I didn't see those. When did you see those in?
Yeah, so I've got little hooks for all my little pot holders because, again, we don't have a ton of drawer space over here where you usually have the drawers full of your pot holders when you're getting out the casseroles. So I have these cute little hooks. And
while you're talking about hooks, you might as well show. Oh, these are brass too?
Oh yeah, baby. Mama asked for big things in this kitchen.
So what are you going to hang there?
So this is for like our everyday pots. So like the saute pans, when you're cooking up our scrambled eggs in the morning. So we have this in our house now, and the pots all hang down. and then you push them in, and it's worked well for us, so we brought it back in this kitchen.
Yeah, and guys, even though this is a custom kitchen, everything was custom made, this little part was Renovation, which I think they might be a local company here in Kentucky, but I think they're world or nationwide. But you can buy these little inserts to really fancy up your kitchen.
Right.
And I like this one too, because
yes,
those mixing spoons and all that are always tough to find.
So next to the cabinets, you can see, unfortunately, these did not come in gold. I tried. But these will go for like the spatulas.
So you don't have to have the canister on the thing, you just pop them in right there.
So we're trying to keep everything clean and simple and keeping kind of all the fuss off the countertops in this kitchen. Maybe some plants we'll have on the kitchen counter. But
do we have enough countertops for all the plants?
I think so. We're going to be fine. But you know, like your mashed potato utensil, all that stuff will just be right there, right by the stove.
So gosh, little secrets everywhere. What's over here? Some of this is new to me. What do we got over here?
Yeah, so over here we have another spice organizer. Again, right by your stove, which is where you're kind of grabbing and going. And those are adjustable shelves too, so you can get your big Costco-sized spices and put those in there. So
while you're talking about all those functions, if anybody's interested in construction and nuts and bolts and how some of this stuff works, one of the difficult things I have is when we put in these big industrial hood motors and blowers, sometimes it's tough to hook up the ventilation properly and access it. So I had the guys make this panel to where you can open it. So we've got a big 10-inch flue pipe up there, all wired. So when we come to hook it up, we can put a hard pipe in there and get a good solid connection and really pull that stinky cooking smell out. If we're ever making fish.
Yeah,
it's
just always stinky. Yeah. All right, so let's check out and see what's over here. So here we just have some shelves for cooking sheets or casserole, which is just kind of keeps everything upright and organized. And really, cooking sheets can go here, and then those little casserole dishes can go on top of there.
Did they forget a cabinet door there?
I know. So this will be our warming drawer, which we have come to love in our current house, because with the boys' schedules, sports schedules, it's just nice to be able to make dinner. And then if one of the boys is eating at 5:30, but one of them wants to eat at 7, I can just throw that in the warming drawer, and it keeps it nice and warm.
So I'm going to talk trash, but then you can talk...
You are trashy.
So unfortunately, this isn't hooked up yet, but this is a servo drive trash can. So you'll be able to, if your hands are dirty, bump it with your knee and magically it pulls out. Put your trash in.
Does it throw it away too?
Not yet.
Oh, shoot.
But what's over top of this cool trash can?
So we have something similar to this in our current house, and it's a cutting board. So what you can do is you can literally cut, and again, I only do fruits and vegetables. I wouldn't put my meat on this board for cross-contamination purposes, but cut veggies over here, and then your waste goes immediately into the garbage, which is underneath. And this is an upgrade from what we have at our current house. This is removable, so if I wanted to take this over to the island and cut, I can do that. And extra bonus, the knives can be stored underneath it. So it's just smart storage, and all these components work together, so why not put them all in one drawer? So
cool.
This was really fun.
And this was the first kitchen we didn't have a farmhouse sink.
Yeah, in a while. Yeah.
What's up with that?
Well, I decided again about just keeping the cleanliness of the counters, and so I just have your good old pull down for your sponges, and just to keep that in there, and it's stainless, so it'll be like antimicrobial, keep everything clean. So, and then on the front of this, I'm actually gonna put my, like a dish towel, like a bar, so that the dish towel can just hang on the front of it. So just a different look. I love farmhouse sinks, but you know, why not try something different since we could? So we're gonna see how this works, and I will give you guys feedback after living here for a little bit and see if I love it.
So from my vantage point here, you guys can't see it yet, but more tricks over here.
I know it.
Do we have any room for storage?
I feel like, I know, I'm like, wait a minute, where's all the dishes and everything going? I kind of feel like Vanna White. So I've always wanted to do this because usually paper towel holders are
On the
out
counter.
on the counter. One, it's hard to find a really pretty one, especially now finding a really pretty one in brass.
Right.
So this is going to house the paper towels. And what I love about it is this little dowel rod here. So you put your paper towels in, and then your extra towels, as you can see, fit back here. So you can store, I think, depending on if you do the supersized bounty, but either 3 to 4 extra paper towels.
I can't tell you how excited I am to
I
have this.
know, I know. And then you just refill. Oh, tape's down there. Refill it as you need it and
And got
pull
some
it out.
cool little storage spots.
Yeah, and extra storage there too.
And look how this, so these are inset, we didn't even talk about that, but
Mm-hmm.
they're inset. We put a little bead there, but the way they've made this, it just carves right in there. So that's pretty slick. Lots of cool hardware you'll have to tune back in when the hardware
Yeah, I can't
comes
wait till
in.
that. Like I said, that's kind of like the jewelry of the
Yeah.
kitchen once the brass and the hardware goes in.
So storage over there? Or
Yes, so over
Oh,
here we do
more
have
fun.
a place for silverware. It's all divided out, which makes it nice and easy. So we kind of like, spoons have a place, forks have a space, knives have a space. Those bigger serving utensils will have a space. And then, if we can get the, yeah. So then, you've got to have spots for like your bigger pots and whatnot. So we do have storage for that.
And is this open? What do we have here? More.
So my thought was here, this again was just going to be kind of a dead space where they paneled it out. So glasses, because when you don't have the uppers, I was like, well, where are our glasses going to go? So dishwasher is actually where Jason's standing. So this will be like our everyday glasses. When you want to pull and get a glass of water, glass of apple juice, it'll be conveniently located right here. And again, just utilizing space that otherwise would have just been an empty void.
Yeah, cool.
Did they do it up here too? Oh, look up there, all the fancy glasses. That's for all the holiday wear.
This is live. We haven't even been in
know.
here to play yet.
So again, just additional storage up here for, those Christmas platters, stuff that you're not accessing all the time, but they need a place in your house.
I found another surprise over
I know. Well, you didn't know about this? This is what happens when you chime out of the design
Take
meeting.
one phone call.
Oh, one. Oh, yeah. I got to go order some artisan T-shirts. I'll be back. So this is what happens when you walk
Hey,
away.
look how good they look right here. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to show you guys this. So this is like tentatively like our little broom closet. So I'll be able to put the broom, the duster, and keep it all organized right here. The Clorox wipes, cleaning products, the Method cleaning products, all right here at this end cabinet. So again, just utilizing that space.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, this is the stuff that gets me excited. Like a big screen TV.
Well, all right, speaking of stuff that gets you excited, let me talk about something that gets me excited. And it's trim work.
Yes.
And I know I'm still beaming from last week's episode talking about all the trim, but one thing the guys were still working on that I don't think you guys got to see was we always talked about the tray ceiling in the kitchen and what we were going to do with it. And you
We
had...
would lay in bed at night just like thinking, pondering, kind of like throwing ideas back and forth. And what do you think about this? And
I think we talked about how those ideas go. I throw them, hit the ground, Gretchen throws them. I'm like, oh, that's the greatest idea ever.
hey,
So
that
anyway.
was your idea, that hood. So.
All right, a 1 out of 100. No, I'm just teasing. It's a great fair mix.
Yes.
But anyway, the ceiling in here, I've never seen anything like it before, and I think Gretchen kind of dreamt
Thank you.
this one up here. But what do you even call it?
I don't know. It's kind of like a mix of a plaid and a Greek key. And I love it.
And so, what color are you gonna paint that?
So I think we're going to paint it navy because
Okay.
I really want that little trim detail just to pop, and I think it'll be exciting and fun. And it kind of makes sense of what, because we had to do a tray ceiling because of dropping down, pipes and whatnot. So I think it really adds an interesting architectural detail to this space.
Do you want to go talk Butler's Pantry a little bit?
Yeah.
When we go, you've got to stand where that built-in used to be because
Yes.
this house has been transformed by just, well, a lot.
Yes.
But removing this built-in.
Yes,
and
so Jason took the hammer to this, and so this right here used to be this just big, huge built in that really segregated the kitchen.
I just look at this. It's
And then
so
there
good.
used to be Jack and Jill powder rooms back there too.
So we got rid of those bathrooms so we could connect to the great room.
Yeah.
But enough about that. Let's
Yeah,
go show the
walk in these beautiful transoms.
I love those. That turned
Yeah.
out so well. So they've just set the floor. We're gonna pour mud set. We got to bring this thing back up to level.
It wasn't
up
level?
No, not quite. But what is that? What do you got laid out there?
So here is the pattern that's going to go in the butler's pantry. So the hardwood will go in the kitchen area, but I wanted to kind of just do something fun in the butler's pantry space. So this is just a navy plaid pattern that I came up with. These are porcelain tiles, and I'm excited for this space. I think it's just fun.
Well, and so we wanted to keep a lot of the cabinetry in here. Obviously, it's not going to remain green, although Southern Living loved it back in 2000.
Yes.
We're going navy with this.
Right.
So we did make, so right here is where we've got that, the coffee maker you wanted, right?
You and Noah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so yes, this is like going to be the coffee making station of Noah and Jason's dreams.
Yeah, so we got some drawers underneath for mugs.
Yes.
Doors up top. For,
and then what else is going there? Because you've got to have one of these in your kitchen
microwave.
also. Yeah, so we didn't have any space out in the kitchen area for the microwave. So we thought we would just tuck it back in the butler's pantry, which is, I mean, makes sense to me.
That's where you keep bread and all that stuff.
But, yes.
And so we're gonna have a refrigerator, a second fridge.
So this has worked well for us in our current home. We have 2 fridges, one in the main kitchen, and we tucked a secondary fridge in our butler's pantry area. So it's just for the extra drinks. If we're having friends over, you can put the party platters in there.
Well, and different from other houses, we did not go with the traditional built-in fridge because we're going to show off some of the appliances in,
so
in this house.
This house, what you're going to actually get to see the appliances. They won't be paneled out and covered. So this piece is new, but it ties in, and kudos to Century Cabinets because they really did a great job. They took the profile of what these existing yellow cabinets were, and they made sure to replicate that as closely as they could in this new piece here. So just tons and tons of storage and keeping all the charm and character of these pantry pieces, but we're gonna paint them. We're gonna get rid of the yellow and the green, and we're gonna paint them navy.
And one other thing that we made, so we had to get a new cabinet here because we're adding
the ice machine,
nugget ice machine, or Sonic Ice, or the little bitty pellets
that everybody loves.
Once we splurged on it once, we've had to have it at every house since.
Yes.
So I think that's going to go really well right here.
Yes.
And we're going to carry, we were lucky enough to find 4 of the same slabs. So
of
we're
marble.
Going to carry that in here. So yes, we did go with marble.
Yes.
So lots of good stuff happening in the kitchen. So
I know. What do you want to
show
show next?
I don't know, guys. Come on, let's see what we got next.
I know. I think this is a brilliant thing that you came up with, and I'm sure all the craftsmen who follow along with us are going to really appreciate these floors.
All right, went over to Fort Knox, got the template that we're going to use to build the modern parquet floor. And for all you craftsmen out there, this is the template that we've created with our folks, good friends over at Carpet Specialist. 47 pieces of hardwood is going in to make up each piece of this parquet. And we're gonna have probably 75 pieces to make to go into the kitchen floor alone.
All right, babe, let's go. Come on, we gotta wrap this show up today.
Well, there's more to go.
Oh, there's always more. There's always more.
All right, this short story, no mini-series, what do we got?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us on another episode of the Edgewood Reno of Building a Better South. And
we hope that you're finding it more exciting as it's coming along.
Yeah, thanks for hanging with us to this point. It's only uphill from here, or downhill, whatever it is.
Uphill, great. It's only going to get better.
Yeah, it's only going to get better from here. So next week, I'm going to show you kind of the floor that's going in here, and I've got some other surprises for you as well.
Awesome. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, which is Building a Better South on YouTube. You can follow this guy on Instagram.
I'm Artisan Signature Homes, Jason Black, and we've got Gretchen Black on Instagram as well. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.